Going on to all of my Sagittarius. So I'm back feeling better. So this is for Sagittarius, just in case if you couldn't tell by the title. The Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Fool, Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, the Temperance, Eight of Cups, the Devil, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the for you Sagittarius is the Five of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. I actually did this video for Sagittarius hours ago, about 12 hours ago, like 16 hours ago. It actually ended up not coming through with it because I was so sick to the point where I couldn't even finish the video. But I'm, like I said, I'm back now and I'm feeling better, right? Compared to how I was. So the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, right? This is about kind of the difficulties, not kind of, the difficulties that that people want you to go through as you're getting to know them. And you, Sagittarius, are like, nah, you're not willing to deal with people who are going to make it hard on you. And no one should have to deal with that. Like, if you don't want to mess with somebody, you don't have to. You know, the idea of I'm gonna try to make this person work sound to me like you're not being an adult about this and saying what it is that you want. You know, like I said before, the games, a lot of the stuff, the manipulation, you know, that's the thing that's getting people hemmed up. That's the thing that's getting people caught up because they're unable to see past through their own ego and understand that it's delusional. Because if you didn't want that person, just say so and free yourself up of that time and free this person up of that time. You know, this idea of, well, I was doing it for their own good. They didn't actually, you Sagittarius didn't ask them to do you any kind of favors, but they think that, you know, it's up to them to do you a favor, even though you never asked for it. So the Fool and the Eight of Swords is about, again, them like, oh, you'll never find someone as good as me, right? I'm flyer than you. You'll never find anyone as good as me. When in actuality, they aren't going to find anyone as good as you, because people who can't be bought are actually hard to find, because most people can be, you know. But people who can't be bought um is rare. It's pretty rare. Um and they know that. And like I said before, they like you, but the thing is, right, Ace of Cups, they like you, but they're too dysfunctional for it to actually be about anything real other than dysfunction. The Two of Swords now represents this being a situation for you where the Two of Swords is that this is them, this is you, actually, not them. Well, you and them. This is them being very guarded, but this is you potentially being very guarded. Excuse me. This is you being very potentially guarded. So the Temperance represents Sagittarius, okay? And the Temperance represents an enlightenment, period. But excuse me, it's about lessons that you didn't necessarily intend to learn. So a lot of you Sagittarius may be asking yourself, well, what lesson is there to be learned from this? Well, you can learn that love comes in all different shapes. You know, people who like you sometimes will give you a very difficult time. Doesn't mean that you should stay with them. You know, because a lot of times too, that's another misconception. It's the idea of, oh, you a simp, or oh, you know what I'm saying, like you trying too hard to get the favor of another person. It's like, listen, don't you get it? I don't have to, just because I say a couple of things to the person. The most important part is I'm not putting myself out there to be disposed of. That's the most important part. As long as I'm not doing that, And as long as I'm not telling the person, I'm going to do all these miraculous, wonderful things or whatever the case may be for them, and really going ahead and doing that, then I'm good. What are you tripping about? And a lot of times people misunderstand that. So what it's saying is the Two of Swords, the Temperance. Learn to relax. You know what I mean? Learn to understand that you are not tripping. You're not, as long as you don't go above and beyond to really allow yourself to be used for the possibility of someone picking you or choosing you, you should be all right. The Eight of Swords represents you. So you've decided to walk away because you understand that it's not necessarily really worth it. And you're correct. It's not. It's not really worth it. You did the best thing that you possibly could from walking away, or to walk away, because as much as this person likes you, again, they're going to give you the hardest time in the world because they're used to treating people like they could be bought. They're used to treating people like toys, because that's part of what the dating pool is. It's about treating people like trash, treating people like toys. Like, I'm going to test you to see if you will allow me to, like an action figure, you know, to see if you're double jointed, twist your arm. You know what I mean? Those action figures, twist your arm, twist your legs and stuff like this, twist your body, see if you're double jointed, if you can go different ways. You know what I mean? Test the flexibility, see how far you can stretch. And what the respect is, the self-respect is about not allowing the person to ultimately do their own self like that, because they're disrespecting their own selves when they're doing stuff like that, because they're going too hard, they doing too much. So the devil now and the Four of Wands represents, it's a good idea that you left, because if you didn't, the two of you would have been disrespectful to each other. This person would have been disrespectful to you. They would have been disrespectful to themselves. The Four of Wands, you decided that it was time for you to get up on out of there. You couldn't be in a situation like this, which is good. It means that you still have your self-respect. So let's clarify the Ace of Cups. Sorry for the voice. So you have the Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Judgment, Ace of Cups. Okay, so, oh man, that felt good. So the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands is, you already know what time it is because you've been over here on my channel and you know what time it is. You see it for what it is. Oh, nah, you can't rock with these people. So what do? You you peek that, you see it. Yeah, I can't rock with this person. So the relationship potentially didn't even last long. It may have even lasted a couple of days before this person started to show you, oh, wow, I can't trust you. And the Judgment and the Ace of Cups is, oh, let me draw another card, because you can't clarify a card with the same card. The Judgment and the Star is that, again, you saw what time it was, and you saw that it was time for you to leave that situation, because why? What type of messed up situation is that? The idea that, the idea that people treat you, or anyone treats you like that, you know, um, and that's not right, but you, Sagittarius, know what time it was, and you knew, okay, it was time to bounce, because you've been over here on my channel and you know what time it is, and you know how to spot the real from the fake, or a few of the ways to spot the real from the fake. But also too, the fact that this is why it is I tell you, Sagittarius, that a person who flakes and stuff like this, flakes, you know what I mean, start to talk real out there, talks disrespectfully to you, being disrespectful to you, you got to really peep that, because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, if this person is so early getting to know them, acting like this, they don't even know you, they don't know who you know. And this is not me disrespectfully. I'm just saying, you could be a whole millionaire. They don't even know, but they think, well, you ain't got enough money, because again, it's that delusion, it's that story that they're making up in their head that may not even be real. And they got issues with that story, because it's the illusion of, I can't see this person doing this. And it's like, because they already have a bias. They're already looking at it from a perspective of, they don't even know you, but they know that, they according to them, they know that you don't have what it is that they want, and you don't have the riches that they want. But I say that as an example of, they don't even know you, they don't even know who you know, and stuff like this, because a lot of people this person may underestimate you. And meanwhile, you may have some pretty powerful connections. You may know the mayor of the city. They wouldn't know that, though. They wouldn't know that. They would be thinking it's the string from my shorts, my basketball shorts. But they wouldn't know that. They would be thinking to themselves, oh, X, Y, Z, da 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 da. Meanwhile, it's like, are you serious? Who told you that? But that's the illusion that they're creating in their head. And it's not even real, because it's an illusion. And not only that too, but people misconstrue fantasy from an illusion. They're different things. A fantasy is based upon your imagination. That can actually come true. An illusion is something where you think of it as real, and it's a delusion. It's not real at all, but you could swear that it's real. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups. Matter of fact, let's clarify the Temperance. So you have the Death card, the Devil, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, right? So the Death card, the Devil, they expected you to sit there and take the disrespect, because you find them to be attractive. But let's stop playing. Sagittarius is a zodiac sign that will up and leave. You know what I mean? If there's one thing, listen, if there's one thing I admire about Sagittarius, and I admire a lot about Sagittarius, my brother's a Sagittarius. You know what I mean? But Sagittarius is one of those zodiac signs that will up and leave quickly, like Cancer. Quickly, like, oh word, you okay? Oh word, okay, I'm out. The Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is about, yes, you're learning that it's about keeping it in your wheelhouse. Don't play other people's games. You play your own game. Because once you start playing into other people's strengths, now you're caught up in a system that you don't necessarily want to be in. So let's clarify the Devil. Oh wow. The Fool, the Three of Swords, Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, right? The Fool, you already have the Fool, but it represents this person from the main board. But you got the Fool too, because this person is the Fool in the sense that they're running with their delusion. You got the Fool, because remember what I said, the Fool is the most powerful tarot card. It is, it is. It because the Fool represents Kether on the Kabbalistic tree, or Thamiel on the Clipothic tree. So it represents the most powerful sphere. So what it's saying is, what it's saying is that it could be anything, anyone. It could play the role of anything and anyone, and be anything it wants to, because it's formless. So the thing is that the Fool represents you, Sagittarius, understanding that you were born without these people, and that you don't have to have them in your life to say that, if they left, something's going to happen to you. There was a point in time where you didn't have them. So there's, now that there comes a time where you don't have them again. You Sagittarius, like, it is what it is. Three of Swords is, you wish that you would have kept them, but like I said, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, this person wanted a little bit too much too quickly. And like I said, people are delusional in the sense that they don't understand that it takes time. Time is going to tell you or give you an idea the value of a person. Time. A lot of times people want to rush you into situations, and that's where that type of situation gets you, because people want to rush you because they're like, well, I don't want to waste my time getting to know you. Yeah, well, you making it seem as if, the way that this person's trying to make it seem, like this person's trying to make it seem as if you're not sacrificing time to get to know them. So it's really dysfunctional. Like I said before, it's really dysfunctional. It's really offbeat. It's really just, it doesn't go into the melody of the song, if you catch my drift. Let's clarify the Four of Wands. You have, to clarify the Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Chariot, Two of Pentacles. Right. They're forgetting that they needed to bring value to you too. But again, to them, it's only going one way. You need to prove your value to them. Ten of Wands, that's why it is that they don't have you anymore. That's why it is that they, more than likely, is not going to have a lot of people that they can honestly respect, because the people that they could respect are the people who are not going to allow themselves to be treated like trash, while at the same time, the people who they're going to be with are people that they can treat like trash. So this is why it is I say that not everyone in the dating pool is trash, but a lot of people in the dating pool are trash. I would say something like, if I had to keep it a buck, I would say something like 70% of the people who are in the dating pool is trash. And I'm talking about globally, okay? Globally, 30% isn't, because you got too many people faking it and fronting. The Chariot and the Two of Pentacles is about just that. Chariot is, you're going to take your own time, get to know other people. You ain't got time for this. You don't care like that. So good for you, because you actually maintain your value by not, getting up in arms and being disrespectful to this person, because even now and again, I have to apologize for doing stuff like that, because at the end of the day, I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to leave the person looking out of there, looking like there's nobody home, but the lights are on. So you Sagittarius did a great job doing this, but that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get this channel. Y'all came through. I'm already at 3,500. Like I said, can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have been so gracious. I don't even know what to say. I guess I have to shell off some more secrets in some of my videos, so that y'all can, be put on. Because I don't know, let's see if we can get to 4,000. Matter of fact, let's go for a higher number. Let's see by June. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 subscribers by June. By June coming, of 2023. Let's see. So yeah, trying to get this YouTube channel to 10,000 subscribers by June, by the end of June, I should say. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all, so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Peace.